What is up, YouTube? It's Garbo TV. What's up, guys? We are here today to talk about Battlefield 6 Open Beta. I don't know why I'm talking like this. Actually, I do, because I always talk like that. But what we're really here to talk about is the overall opinion of the game, the pros and the cons. I'm going to start out with the pros. Then we'll work our way into the cons. I'll explain everything across the board, and then I'll just kind of give like a rating on it. So let's go ahead and get started. When I jumped into the game, like initially, and this is like not even kidding one bit, it felt great. Felt very polished, and as crazy as this is, I genuinely think they could have released this game today and it would be totally fine. But of course, I don't want them to release it today and it not be finished like a lot of games have done in the past and they just fix it as you go. That's not what we want to do here. It feels like they really wanted to make sure that they produced a good quality product, a good quality game, and get back to the roots of what Battlefield was and has been to most of us in the past. If I had to compare this game to something, I would say, and this is like not as in like a copy paste comparison, but it feels like it's like almost a remastered, finely tuned Battlefield 3. And I think that is big time for Battlefield fans. I think if you're a traditional Battlefield fan, you have to like this. I would be genuinely shocked if you did not enjoy this game, how it felt, how satisfying the guns are, how rewarding they are. I genuinely think that most guns that I used, I felt like I had a chance. Like there was nothing like underpowered to where I was like, oh my gosh, they're using this, like in previous Battlefields or any other games, how those go. Every gun you have a chance, and every gun feels very good and rewarding when you get a kill with it, especially the sniper. I loved the sniper. Even the submachine guns that I used some AR. I ran assault, engineer, and recon. I'm not a support guy, but everything felt really good that I used. And then just how everything looked. I mean, Battlefield's always had a great look to the game. They've never had any issues with how it's looked, the graphics, the lighting, nothing like that. They've always had a really good look to their games. The maps, I mean, we had 3 in the beta, I think. 1, 2. There's like a mountainside map. A lot of people sniped on, so you can get a feel of that. They had some close quarter like game modes as well to kind of shorten some things up. Like each map was its own environment, its own variety. Everything everything felt. It wasn't just copy and paste this, and that. It was created with a purpose. Felt good, looked good, ran good. And is there anything else that you need? Satisfying, rewarding. Those are pretty strong words for this. We're going to go with the cons now. This could have been just because it's a default pistol, but the pistols are pretty weak. It took like 5, 6, maybe even 7 shots just to kill a guy with it. And I thought that was a little extreme. I'm not sitting here saying I'm going to run around with the pistol and just hog the freaking map, but I mean, I feel like if I should pull out my secondary, I mean, I don't know, 4, 2, 3, 4, like 1, 2, 3, boom, dead. Or maybe 4 dead, depending on where I'm hitting them. I just felt like it was a lot to get a kill with it. It could have even been more, honestly. The TTK is a little high, but I'm all right with it. I don't have no complaint about it. Like I felt like it may just been a slightly, maybe like take it like 10% down or something like that. But at the end of the day, if they're like, no, we're not changing it, I wouldn't have any complaints. That's kind of where I'm at with it. Feel like there was a lot of auto spotting, and I know like the sniper has that kind of built in with it, but it almost felt like everyone was spotted on the entire map. So it's really difficult to kind of get around the map and flank and, just kind of get around the entire like map without even being seen. Like it's almost impossible. Like, you're going to be seen by somebody. And I just felt like it's a lot. So I'd probably say, hopefully they kind of look at that and tone that down a little. The other complaint, I believe, would be the RPG. And this is one of those ones where I'm like, I could see someone arguing both ways, but I'm honestly going against my roots on this. I loved getting RPG kills, C4 kills, whatever, like that stuff. I like getting those cheap explosive kills. And with an RPG, you're not going to get a kill shooting it at someone's foot, around them. You're going to get your kill either by directly hitting them or if they're in a tank. Like, it is solely designed for the tank. And I'm okay with that in this game because, and I'm not an RPG expert, but I believe the way they explode is off direct impact with like hard surfaces, metal surfaces, and it can't blow up completely if it's not. So I'm all right with that because it really puts emphasis on the engineer. Use your class for what it is. Same thing with support. You don't really have a lot of starting ammo, and I think that's really what it's for, is to show that this class isn't, like, I'm not saying the class is useless, but like it immediately gives the support a real purpose instead of just waiting forever in a game and then you're like, all right, well, I can throw some down. I mean, I think you have like 60 reserve ammo or something like that, maybe 70. It's pretty small. So that would be my other kind of curiosity. It's not a complaint. It's just curious if that's the reason why they did that. This is going to be an unpopular opinion. It's the last one, and it's the shotgun. I think a lot of people know that it's OP, but in my personal opinion, I'm all right with how it is. It's powerful. It gets the job done. It's going to get that job done in real life. How much it sucks to just get shotgun. It's accurate. I mean, if they're going to balance that out at all or lower it, I would probably say just slow the speed down. Keep the damage where it's at. You know, I don't want to. I shouldn't have to shoot 2 shotgun shots at somebody in the chest for them to die. Like, that's dumb. For how the game currently is, I think they could release it right now. As far as what I've seen, and I think the game would be totally fine. Like, I would probably say maybe tune up a few of these small things, but overall, it's a solid 9. If someone said 9.5, I'd say yes. I agree. I'm not going to argue with you. Completely flipped the script on their community. I think that they were losing all kinds of fans and player base. And this is like one of those games that, like, I think is going to prove like, hey, you can go back to your roots and get your fans back. And I think that if this turns out to where it has a big release and a consistent player base, I think other games could see this happening for theirs as well. And I hope so. I'm a first-person shooter guy, and Battlefield, Halo, Call of Duty, all these games have been down for a while, and it would be very relieving and a breath of fresh air to get these games back and where they should be. And it's okay to play all three. You don't have to only be this fan. You don't have to only be that fan. It's just that when the games just keep getting microtransaction based and Nicki Minaj is your character and you got freaking pink laser bullets and tracers, it starts getting like, okay, what am I even playing at this point? This game's solid. If you guys would, I hope you liked this video. I want you to comment, say your opinions, share it, and follow the channel, subscribe it, follow me on Twitch, and let's turn the notifications on, and let's build a community here. I'm starting to get more content out, and I hope you guys are along for the ride. I appreciate you guys checking it out, and I'll see you guys in the next video.